Now, many of you know that when it comes to battery swapping station technology, Nio has been deploying this, increasing the numbers of the battery swapping stations which they have in China. I mean, one of the things that we have been seeing is that obviously Nio, when it comes to the total battery swaps that they complete per day, the number has been increasing. Last year, around this time, on average, daily, Nio was completing just over 60,000 battery swapping stations. And right now, the latest figures for February just came in, and on average, Nio was completing around 97,000 or over 97,000 battery swaps per day, which is something that shows you the massive progress that Nio has made when it comes to the total battery swaps that they get to complete per day. This is the biggest mode, and to see Nio having an average battery swap, or in the last 28 days, or in the 28 days of the month of February, them averaging 98,000 battery swaps, it means that we need to brace ourselves for what's coming, because the more Nio sells their cars, the more Nio sell their ONVO cars, is the more battery swaps that they will be able to complete per day. Which this, my friends, it is what makes battery swapping station, or what will make battery swapping station to continue growing. I mean, I have said, or we have discussed in the first video I did today, and that is by the end of this year, Nio targets to have total battery swapping stations of around 5,000. And seeing that now they are sitting at 3,141 battery swapping stations, it means that there's just over 1,800 battery swapping stations for Nio to get to their target of 5,000, which, as I've said in one of the previous videos, or in one of the videos I did today, it is not going to take, it's not going to be that much of a hassle, because you know that the third plant which they are producing and assembling this battery swapping station, the production capacity by mid-year, it's going to go to 1,500, which therefore means that adding the 1,000 which they were having for the first two factories or first two plants, it simply means that Nio will be having a total annual production capacity of around 2,500 battery swapping stations. This is the good news that we have, good news that we know coming from Nio. And it is for this reason that the low trading price that we see, or that we continue seeing onto Nio, I'm going to take them and use it as an opportunity to load the boat, increase my holdings, because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will be the ones to be rewarded. I know that share price wise, Nio might not be doing the most, but with time things will get better. With time things will improve. One thing that is hurting a lot of the stocks, because you will notice that everywhere is just blood all over. The markets are just red. This is primarily because the United States of America has imposed tariffs onto China, Canada, and Mexico. Mexico and Canada got 25% tariff increase, whilst China got a 20% of tariff increase. This is not good, guys. I mean, these tariffs slow down the world economy, right? And knowing that already we are talking about China and United States of America, these two countries, whenever they are having tensions when it comes to tariff, we know that it affects all the countries globally, and this is just the case. And knowing that already there is Canada, there is Mexico, yeah, it's not good. I mean, I was reading another sort of like article where Canada was saying they want to retaliate by by cutting off the power that they supply into some of the areas in the United States of America, as a retaliation from the 25% tariff which the United States of America imposed on them, which this is not good for business, guys. And this is what is resulting in the markets today to be on the red. But obviously these are short-term things. Hopefully in the near term we get to see these countries resolving the issues that they have and lifting off the tariffs which they impose, or that which they are going to impose onto each other. I mean, China said, even took or filed a lawsuit against the United States of America with the World Trade Organization, saying that this action which they just did is not fair at all. It's not good for competition, which we all know what's going to happen when tariffs are imposed amongst countries. This has got the possibilities of course, making inflation to spike again. because the demand of the products and services which China, Mexico, Canada were exporting onto the United States of America right now, they won't be exporting that much because of the tariffs which they face, which is going to lead into massive demand of those products in America, which the prices are going to go to the roof. And this, we all know that it leads to inflation, which we don't want that inflation era to come back, but it appears that in the short term it might, but hopefully it does not get as bad, or it does not go to that point where it is going to the inflation figures we were seeing 2 or 3 years ago. But anyways, let's monitor, let's see how things unfold. But as it stands, this is what is happening, this is why the markets are red. Coming back to Nio is a company that continues to do very well. Over 97,000 battery swaps on average is what Nio was producing on average the whole month, which is a good news, which is massive news. And this, ladies and gents, will make, or just means that next year around this time we could be talking about 150,000 battery swaps average daily being completed. Who knows? But let's wait, let's see how things unfold. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. That's all from me. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. It takes me some time to make these videos, and all I ask from you is to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, and hit that notification bell and share with your friends. Remember, the more you share, the more people become aware of what is happening around Nio. I will see you on the next one, and God bless you all.